Hello. I intended to make a vlog about gardening this year, and I forgot. I forgot to start it. So I'm going to show you what I did so far. I went and bought seeds. I went and bought dirt, and I got some of these greenhouse kits, and I've planted many different things. This one I think has 72. I'm going to set you up. Hold on. Ooh, it's wet. I just did dishes. Paw Patrol out the way. Okay, let me see. This one had 72 pellets in it, and I'm using this so I can remember everywhere I put stuff and what I put where. So I planted zucchini, beans, peas, 2 different types of broccoli because I don't know the difference, so I planted 2 different types because broccoli gets eaten a lot in this house. Cantaloupe, cucumbers, carrots, watermelon, 2 different types of marigolds. If you didn't know, marigolds help keep deer out of your garden, but my garden is going to be in a galvanized tank, and I have to put chicken wire around it. Because there are chickens out here where I live. They're not my chickens, but if they eat my shit, I'm gonna make chicken nuggets. Anyways, marigolds keep deer, they deter deer. I don't know about other critters, but if you have like an in-ground garden, plant some marigolds around the border. But so I planted marigolds in here. Also, I'm making a chicken, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a chicken food enhancement thing, and part of it has marigolds in it. So my mom also sent me marigolds to plant so I can dehydrate and send her some. And I did 2 types of lavender, again because I don't know the difference. One is English lavender and one is lady lavender. And then I planted peas in the last row and forgot to write it down, so because peas also get eaten a lot. And then while I was at Walmart, I was watering them because they were very dry. This is a strawberry plant because I told my child we were going to grow strawberries. And then because I can never get my lavender to grow, I'm trying it in this greenhouse because I've tried it in like my hydro pod and couldn't get it to grow. I tried it in just a planter because maybe it was too wet in my hydropod. Couldn't get it to grow. So I bought a plant already, and I'm going to repot these. I will try and remember to record that, but I'm going to repot them. I'm so excited. But, you know, I also think lavender goes inside of the chicken thing that I'm doing too. And then I got 3 new pots. I got this one, which the lavender is going to go in. And then I got this one. I think I got these 2 from TJ Maxx. Sorry, these 2 from TJ Maxx. And this one from Walmart. Super cute. Okay. And, oh! Bones off the ground. Okay. And in one of them, I'm going to do, or 2 of them. One's going to be lavender. And then, you prop you back up again. Are you throwing up yet? And then one of them I'm going to do, I might get a bigger pot for this. So I think these are meant to like be thrown outside. My grandpa had given these to me. He got them in the mail. These ones and a thing of marigolds, but I planted some of the marigolds over there. And then this is another one my mom gave me. I'm going to put these in a pot. I'm going to try and grow my own tea. Because, you know, chamomile helps you relax and stuff. So I also have 2 kinds because I didn't know that I had this one. I forgot, so I bought one. But I'm going to put these in my hydro thing. And then parsley because I know somebody that makes really good chimichurri. And I'm pretty sure he uses parsley. But I should double check because it might actually be cilantro before I plant that. And then I'm going to do peppermint because that also makes a fantastic tea. And then chives because who doesn't need chives? So these are going to go in my hydro thing. And I'm going to put a couple of these in my hydro thing as well as, and I keep saying hydro thing, I have to show you, it's like a hydroponic planter. So these I'm going to put into the hydroponic planter as well. But that one's dead, baby. These, they're meant to be like thrown outside or planted outside, but I don't have an outside space to do it, so I'm going to do them in pots and hope for the best. So yeah, so I think I'm going to go get a larger pot for this. I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't know if any of these are going to bloom and die or if they're just going to die because I don't really do good at keeping plants alive. Let me show you. I had to go to Wisconsin to help my grandparents because they were sick. And I completely forgot about my succulents. And this one turned out okay. This one turned out okay. But my goddess, oh lordy. And I don't know how to bring her back. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I might try and water her some more, spritz her with water, see what I can do. Or I'm just going to go dump the whole thing in the woods and get a cactus to put in here. I want to get another succulent to go in here. I have like a list that I want to get when I go to the nursery. I will bring you guys along for that too. But I want a spring cactus because they're beautiful. And I saw another type of cactus thing at Walmart, but I want to go to the nursery for them, so I didn't buy it. And then I have a few different succulents and plants that I want to get. And I don't know if I have enough sun where I am, like the location, because we're in a shed. Now it's sunny over there, and when I have this open, a good amount of sun comes in, but I don't know if that's indirect sunlight, you know. So I don't know, we're gonna see what happens. The worst thing that can happen is they could die. I'll be sad because I think I'm going into my crazy plant lady era, which is totally fine. So whenever I do get a house with some land, gardens, and it's crazy because it runs in my family. Anyways, yeah, so I will keep you guys updated about this little guy. If anything starts sprouting, I've used these before, and yeah, I used them before. They sprouted, they worked great, but I planted the stuff in my galvanized tub and only like 2 things grew. But then I learned that certain vegetables thrive next to certain ones and they're not good next to certain ones. So I went and made like a whole map, a whole list of where, what the fuck was that? Where my stuff is gonna go, and it's in an area that's not gonna get, you know, cooked by the sun like it was last time. So I will keep you guys posted and try to record more plant content. Okay, today we are planting stuff in the hydroponic planter now that I have my stuff ordered, because I only had, what a weak ass soda can. I have you guys propped up on a Zevia, and apparently that bitch is weak as shit. Sure is. Okay, we're going here. I really need to get my tripod set up. Waiting for that to warm up. Anyways, I only had 4 of these left, so I had to buy more, and I got like this big ass pack with a bunch of other stuff. Anyways, I can link it if you want. Put it in my storefront. So I am putting water, warm water, in a bowl because I need to soak these for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, let me see how many I'm doing. And I have something popping up over here. What did I plant in there? I did marigolds in there. What the fuck? Thought I heard something. Anyway, so I'm gonna do peppermint, marigold, but I'm pretty sure my marigolds are gonna grow in here, but can't have too many marigolds, especially for what I'm using them for. I was gonna do parsley. I don't know if I should. I don't really use parsley that often, but I wanted it for chimichurri, but I was wrong, and they use cilantro. So crazy, I actually hate cilantro, but you cannot taste the cilantro as its usual flavor in the chimichurri that my friend's husband makes. So I don't know if I should do the, I'm not gonna do the parsley. We ain't doing the parsley. Okay, we're doing chives because why not? So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna grow some daisies, and I want to grow some chamomile, but I got these wet the other day, and I hope they're still good. Both of them ended up getting wet, but I got this one, I think I got it from Walmart actually, and then I got this in a pack from Amazon. These sound like they are stuck together, so I'm gonna prep stuff for it, but we're gonna see if I can even get it apart. If not, I am going to the store tomorrow anyways, so I will have to just get more then, because I want to learn to make my own tea. I don't know, man. You know what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only gonna do 5 for now, but I am gonna add more stuff into this. I think it has what? 2, 4, 6, 8. It has 10 holes in this planter. So there's 10 holes in the planter, and I'm trying to fill up the planter. Or yeah, in the hydroponic thing. I'm trying to think of what else I can grow. They're like little sponges, but they start this big, and I mean it's only been in here for like 5 seconds, and it's already growing. But yeah, so I'm trying to, you know, grow a lot of things in my crazy garden lady era, and I'm not mad about it, because you know what? I'd rather do this than pay grocery prices for shit. Which is also why, oh my gosh, I haven't showed you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it off, flip it around, and turn it back on. All right, I noticed that some of my seeds were sticking out, so I came to push them down. Like, oh, come on, focus. This one I can push down, but this one, look, come on, focus. There we go. Look, it's sprouting. This one's got a little spot on it. Look, this, oh, already? It's only been 2 days. Look at them. Crazy, look. Ugh. Oh, yay. One of these days I'm going to have my tripod set up, and I'm going to have my big camera set up, so that way I can listen to my books while I do this, because I like, oh, my child's coming in. I like to listen to books while I do stuff, because if I don't have time to sit and read, then I listen to them. But anyways, I'll let these soak. So I opened this one of my chamomile, and all of the seeds were stuck on this corner, so I kind of broke them up a little bit. But that's organized. I also want to put some of these in a planter because my friend is growing some right now, and hers are growing really well in a planter. Oh. Well, I mean, let's see if I can do this and not spill it. Guess what? The phone moved, dickhead. Okay. There we go. Most of them are stuck there, but there are a few that are not stuck there. So I think the ones that are not stuck, I'm going to take and put in here. And then the ones that are, I will break apart and put in my pot when I get more. And also you saw, I think I put forget-me-nots in this one and like a wildflower mix in this one. This one isn't doing anything yet, but these ones, they popped up since yesterday. When it is warm and sunny outside, I have been taking them outside, but it's a little chilly today and not sunny, so they're in here. And then I'm also doing potatoes. So I had to redo them, you know, but I put them in here. My friends, like, what is, oh, something smells fucking amazing, and I could not figure out what it was. It's my candle. I haven't burned it yet. I don't really like burning candles, but I like candles. Anyways, my friends like Sprouted and her bucket. So apparently you're supposed to do this, and then when they get up about, you know, that far or whatever, you're supposed to like just barely cover them or like leave just the tip out a little bit. Then you just keep doing it until your bucket is full. And hers was out for like 5 days and her bucket is full. And mine is not. Mine's not even doing anything. I think I might put it near this light for that guy. And I'm also considering going to Lowe's or Walmart or whatever and looking at grow lights. But I don't know if I'm going to need one because I have this. So I think as long as maybe this is on and I kind of put things around it, my counter's going to look like a hot fucking mess. But it's fine because it's not going to look like that forever. But anyways, considering a grow light. Also considering large like planter sets. Hi, Pretty. My dog. Anyways, moving on. Okay, please stay. Alright, I think that when I did these the first time, I just threw these away and I could have just saved them. It's kind of a dumbass move on my part, but luckily when I ordered more of the little, what are they called? Grow sponges? It came with more grow baskets. So now I know to save these because it came with about 50. It came with 50 grow sponges and 12 of these. So apparently you're supposed to save these. And it did come with domes too. Man. But this thing has a vegetable setting and a flower and fruit setting. But I'm doing herbs. I just got a text and I don't know what it said. I'm doing herbs and flowers. So I don't know if it needs to be on vegetable or flowers. So I think we're going to try it on flowers and see what happens. Did you see how the light changed? Bright white, yellow light. Okay. All right, now we're going to take these guys, drop them in. I did not put enough sponges because I initially was only going to do 5. So we will work on those well. I soak 2 more sponges. This set, this thing I don't think came with tweezers, but this set that I just got, I should link this on Amazon, on my storefront, came with a pair of tweezers, so let's just start sticking shit in, I guess. I'm going to try and prop you up against this bowl. Okay, there we go. Let me know if the light's bothering you. It was a joke. Okay, we're going to do some Shasta daisies. What is my system for keeping these? I thought I pinched it and nothing happened. Okay, we got a bundle. Okay. Could just put these in a pot too. Okay, so Shasta daisies, you know what? And then I'm going back with the marigolds. I think that this got wet as well, but I had more marigold seeds than I had anything else. I had 3 packs of marigold seeds. Oh, no, nothing bad happened to these. But they look like this. I don't really know. Should I just throw a bunch in? They're growing really, oh shit, they're growing really well in, motherfucker, in my little greenhouse thing over here, this flat thing with all the vegetables in it. They're growing fairly well in there, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm really doing this because my mom, I think I mentioned before, she has this supplement that she feeds her chickens, and it has like marigold and lavender and red chili pepper flakes or something like that, and a few other things, but I told her that I would try and grow stuff for her so she can stop spending so fucking much on her supplements for her chickens because they cost a pretty penny. Okay, 1, 2. What the fuck? Oh, I just can't count. Shoot. That's fine. We will do extra. Should I do peppermint? Because I don't use chives that often, but it would just be nice to have some. Okay. These ones look... These tweezers don't really tweeze too well. Yeah, not really. Okay, this is what they look like. I guess. Get in there. I'm just gonna do a couple. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. And again, if they don't grow, this has a bunch in it, but I'm just doing this. Okay, so those are in that one. I'm laying them out in the order that they're in on here because I'm gonna write on this what I'm growing because they go right on the top. You poke a little hole out the middle, and they go right on the top as like labels. Because I had labels that went on here before, but they don't come off that easily, so that kind of made me grumpy, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I should go check on my kids then. Oh, these are cute. What is this? Peppermint. They look interesting. Of course, nothing happened. Okay, let's see. See that? They're like little white balls. Ah! That's cute. Okay. I wonder if there's such thing as overcrowding in these. Oh my goodness. Because I'm not trying to overcrowd them, but what am I going to do with one tiny plant? Although I don't know how big they get. I say that, but then my basil and my sage, I took some out, dehydrated some, and canned it. I like sealed it and put it away. And I had to kill the plants because they grew so much. It was insane. Chamomile, German chamomile. Don't know if there's a difference. And then we've got Fairy Morse is the brand, but this one just says chamomile. I honestly don't know the difference. They look the same on the packaging. Those ones look a little bit more yellow, but it could just be the artwork. And it says 80 days to harvest. That's a lot. Oh, I ran out. It's a lot of days, right? There, right here. And I'm pretty sure, oh, these ones definitely came with this. You can tell the 4 that came with this and the 4 that did not. But anyways, I'm going to Walmart or somewhere tomorrow to, one, I need more planters because my husband bought me a plant the other day and I'd like to put it in a planter because I found out that she's a perennial. I get the two confused. Found out that she's a perennial, so I can keep growing her. And then I'll do more peppermint, I think. Here, how much I have again. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get more planters tomorrow, hopefully. But I will, let's see, I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna label these. I already wrote on them. I'm gonna stick them on the top. And they look like this when they're on. And then I'm going to put on a grow lid so it acts like a little greenhouse while they work on sprouting. Oh, you didn't even see that. These grow domes, grow lids, grow domes, whatever. Grow domes. Doesn't really matter, does it? I still have to do garlic that I want to plant. I saw this thing online that if I want to grow garlic indoors, because you're supposed to do it, it has to like frost or have one good freeze, you know, at least. I think people plant it in the fall. Now don't quote me on any of this because I'm not a gardener. I just think that this stuff is kind of fun, so I'm learning how to do it. But anyways, squirrel. I saw that to mimic the frost and the freeze, I put it in a Ziploc bag, like the garlic in a Ziploc bag, and then I put it with the dirt, and then I put it in the freezer for 4 to 6 weeks. I can handle that. So I need to do that. I'm just procrastinating, but I should do that today actually, because 4 to 6 weeks ain't gonna pass if I don't start. It's also something I tell myself when I'm trying to get through a product. Like, I want to buy new skincare, and I'm like, when I get rid of this skincare, like, so that way I don't waste it, I will get the new kind that I want to try. But then I stop using it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna run through it if I don't use it, so I need to use it. So yeah, the 4 to 6 weeks isn't gonna start if I don't plant it, right? Stupid. Anyways, there's my stuff in my planter. I got 3 more spots. I'm gonna do cilantro. I should just do a bunch of cilantro, because if this dude ever stops making chimichurri, I'll fucking cry. But I'll figure something else out, because I want to do all 10. I want to fill all 10 up. I want this thing to look like. But anyways, see ya. I went and got some cilantro seeds, and I planted cilantro, and then I did go ahead and plant 1 thing of parsley. We'll see how it goes. And then I got a fishbowl that I'm going to make into a terrarium, because a fishbowl is significantly cheaper than an actual terrarium for my air plants. And I got this terrarium kit. How cute is this? I don't know. That's the kind of terrarium I was hoping for, but they didn't have any, so that's why I got a fishbowl. But it's got all this to put in there, and I can fit all 3 right in there. So exciting. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is this thing so good? That's better. So my marigold, look at this. Look at that little guy. Oh my goodness, so cute. So those are sprouting. My chives are starting to sprout. You see the little white stuff? Peppermint isn't quite there, it doesn't look like to me. My chamomile most certainly is. My cilantro and parsley are new, so they're not quite yet, but this is my other chamomile that is also sprouting. My lavender, I think that it was just not meant to be that I have lavender. My friend told me it might be from like transplant shock, and it might be okay, but I don't know, we'll see. My strawberries. And then look, all this stuff, because it's been sitting next to this grow light, has sprouted. And look, even here, those are lavenders, you guys. My lavender is actually sprouting in here, which is surprising because these are pretty moist. Look, my peas are growing. Watermelon. I think these are marigolds too, if I remember correctly. I think this is 2 different kinds of marigolds. My carrots. Those look a little sad. I don't know what's happening over here. This is another thing of peas, but that looks like mold. I don't know. See, I don't know. I took that one and threw it away because it was too fuzzy for my liking. Made me a little nervous, but I don't know what's happening here. But look at my broccoli. And this, what is this? Beans? I freaking flooded my kitchen today, so I soaked my thing. Let's see if I can still read it. 1, 2. Oh, yes, those are green beans. Look how big they are. Like Jack and a beanstalk big. I had to take the lid off because it's starting to push the lid up. My forget-me-nots are growing. My potatoes are not. Oh my gosh! You guys! It's growing something. That's the first sign of life that I have had in this pot. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. See, I wonder if I planted them like too far down. I sprinkled a little dirt over the top, but my friend was telling me her chamomile that she has to, you basically sprinkle it on the top and that's it. So I'm wondering if maybe that's where I went wrong with that, but I don't know. Oh, I just took my sunglasses off and my goodness. Anyways, I was also going to plant some chamomile in a planter, but since these are growing so well, I don't think I'm going to. I might just throw those seeds away because I'm pretty sure they're bad now. I think I'm getting a cold. From what? I don't know. Maybe having a dentist's hands in my mouth. Who knows? Anyways, that's life. But yeah, that's my plant update. My sad... I thought buying an established one would save me from this, but and I really, really just want lavender so bad. That was my sole purpose of a garden, was hopefully lavender and of course some vegetables so we don't have to spend so much fucking money. But it's fine. Anyways, that's an update.